This is Rob. I've got a lot of plants in my office. I like to look at them. I felt like honoring one by doing a quick watercolor sketch, so I busted out my neat little watercolor palette that I've got here, and I like to take this thing around with me. It's filled with some splorts of Daniel Smith, very nice quality watercolor. And first I sketched out a quick guide, as I like to do. Sometimes I improvise with ink, but man, if you don't get your foundations right in your drawing, like, you got a lot of work to do. Like, I try not to give myself, work in post where I'm having to fix mistakes. So I did a pencil guide first and then covered that with some ink and erased very gently. Now, you don't want to erase super hard on watercolor paper because it could damage the paper and make it harder to paint, where your paints won't grip to the paper as well. So that's something you want to avoid for sure. And so I'm going in with these great pigments. My God, it looks like a highlighter. The saturation is so great with these paints especially. And then that yellow is just boom, like as high concentration as you can get your hands on, I'm pretty sure. So after doing the base for the plant, which has these sort of light green, yellowish fringes on the sides and darker green in the center, I wanted to make the pot that it's in is sort of this cool gray, warm, but the light coming in the room was warm, so I gave it a sort of orange reflection. And then going in with this sort of ochre, like olive green shadow area. And then you gotta let it dry. So, sit there and watch paint dry. Look at the disgusting cat clean itself. And then I wanted to do sort of a complementary color harmony here. So that means red in the background. I got red walls in my office, so it makes sense. And just a little bit of that green mixed in with the pinky red to neutralize it a little bit, so it's not quite so like fire truck red. I like to neutralize my hues like that a little bit. Then after that's done, I just go in with some blue and darken up some of those shadows, add a little more drama, and then we're done. And then we get the pornographically satisfying process of pulling off the painter's tape and sign it, because, that's what you do when you've done something. And we're done. Took me maybe 30 minutes, and there it is next to its thing. How'd I do?